we've covered the ground rules, we've covered the suggestions. So you're gonna see these two teams in there, and I just want you to go crazy with applause when they come in. So just as an example of what that might sound like, let's imagine that one of the teams runs in. You're gonna go. Great, because I'd love to see your support and enthusiasm. And when the other team comes in, you're gonna go. Because we're going to take the blue team and bring them out. Welcome to the stage, the blue team! Hold on to that. We have one more team to bring in. Otherwise, it's going to be competitive. So, give it up for the red team! Introduce yourselves going down the lines. Just go for it, man.
I'm Derek, and I didn't know this was going to be a costume thing.
I'm Ivan, otherwise known as Vat Casual. And I'm Toby.
Hi. I'm John, Pokemon Master.
Scribble Mouse.
I'm James, otherwise known as Captain Jack Harkness.
I'm Joseph, otherwise known as Al-Qaib, son of Noah.
So we're going to go straight into our opening game, which we have decided is the game of stories. So, captains on the playing field. I'm challenging you to the game of story. Do you accept and fly?
We?
This is we. Okay, we. And we accept.
This is
the game of story. What's going to happen is I'm going to orchestrate them and telling one single story, one single line of thought. We have 8 of them. They have a little difficulty programming themselves. This is nothing out of the ordinary. So what we need to get started is the name of a story that's never been told from anywhere.
How awesome Fountain was.
A what?
How awesome Fountain was.
Okay, how awesome the mountain was. Right, so I don't ever want to say that again. So every time I point to you, you're going to say,
How awesome Fountain was. How awesome Fountain was. How awesome Fountain was. Oh, how awesome Fountain was.
we're going to start with the first chapter of
How awesome Fountain was.
One day, not very long ago, Jared and his brother John were traipsing around in the park, and they saw the most beautiful thing they could ever imagine. It was a squirrel. Not just any squirrel, the largest squirrel mankind had ever discovered. John said,
What a wonderful squirrel! And he followed it all the way to a very strange building.
And that building happened to be the wonderful place of Fountain, where squirrels were made to be feeling at home.
And so the squirrel entered the building with John, where they found fountains and glorious buffets of wondrous
food and water, because obviously it's a fountain. But the squirrel felt really at home here, and Jared, and it did.
He or she is out of there, so let's try that. Stumpy is
Out of there!
Bye, Stumpy. Stumpy's gonna have a seat now. Alright, this brings us to chapter 2 of
How awesome Fountain was.
Because they were hungry, Jared, John, and the squirrel began dining on hamburger
and hot dog, the delicacies of the fountain. In addition, there was also pizza. It was covered with glorious pepperonis made
from human ears. It tasted quite nice, like beef.
the particles. And those molecules were the best.
Oh! Jordan repeated the word that Joseph just said. Jordan is out of there. This is chapter 3 of
How awesome Fountain was.
Jared, John, and the squirrel soon formed a tight family.
leave. And they fed the squirrel all the wonderful bounties
Of Fountain. All the hot dogs and hamburger.
And all of the pizza and vegetables which they left on their plates. They were focused on the junk food.
Not the vegetables. I mean, who eats vegetables?
But there are so awesome junk food particles.
They fed all of this junk food to the squirrel.
And the squirrels found out that they were
Very, very energetic after eating all.
Of the food that made them very...
hungry. What's that?
Beatboxing! He is! This is chapter 4, huh?
How awesome Fountain was.
John and Jared.
And the squirrels that multiplied after eating.
So many pieces of junk food.
Food.
Oh! I'm repeating the word food! He is! Out there! This is chapter 5, huh?
How awesome Fountain was.
They finally emerged from Fountain.
Only to discover that the entire world had
Eaten all of the other food.
They have gotten so fat that to them it was terrible. I mean, it was like America all over the place. They were just it's just, there's so much fat.
Kids can't call me out if I turn my finger away from him. He is! Out there! This is chapter 6. The number 6 up!
Fountain was.
This was a very strange occurrence in America.
Because normally we don't overeat.
We have a very slimming diet among
Other things that
always we do. Very good sports and exercise that we all participate
in. And the squirrels like to join
into rushing
the fountain
with a lot of quarters
and dimes.
for buying very good food. They enjoy it with their mouths. They eat all the food. They
Oh, it's my turn, Derek! I'm on the spotlight!
He's ignoring the rules of the game. Derek is! Out there! This is chapter 7, the final chapter of...
How awesome Fountain was.
So
The
Fountain
food
became
was
the
running
very best
out.
ball
No
of
one
them
could
all.
eat anything
People started
because
living in
John,
Fountain
Jared, and
because
the
this
squirrel
was
ate
said
all
we
the
did
food
not-
from Fountain. And everyone was trying to rush them at the doors, but they couldn't hold them
in between the doors because they were double
doors. And you couldn't fit
anything in between.
them except for a couple people with
When there are so many squirrels
eating all of the leftover
very
things
junk
that
food
people
that
left on the,
nobody has
on the little
to they got
conveyor
to eat
belts
at
that no
all.
one and all of them would eat
Everything
that and
anything but
one air to
eat at all.
fountain.
Zero word! He is! Out there! Blue team wins! I'm worn out.
That's the show. Good night.
Alright, so the blue team won that game, so I'm going to need both the captain of the blue team and the red team on the field! Congratulations, Derek, your team won. Congratulations, you didn't. Where the red team gets to challenge the blue team to a game of the red team's choice. So, Jonathan, what do you challenge the blue team to? Timeline Integer Flux. And do you accept? Yes! Alright! Awesome. So, prepare your team. Timeline Integer Flux is a scene game. We're going to see a single scene split in half and then flipped around. So, you're going to see the latter half, that means the second half. Those of you who have trouble with grammar, vocabulary. The latter half of the scene first, then we're going to see the first half. Cool? Awesome. So, to get us started, let's get a suggestion of a place that you'd like to go but haven't gone from this side of the auditorium. Hudson Bay was our suggestion. And let's get something that you might purchase at Target for $15 or less from this section. A purse. All right, so your suggestions are a purse in Hudson Bay. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes!
And begin.
Ricardo, help me up! Help him up!
No! I have taken enough from you!
You've taken everything! I'm about to fall into the bay!
Darn this plexiglass!
Actually, I haven't taken everything. But mark my words, I will take everything. Your life, your money, your marbles, your food, your dog.
Guys, the plexiglass.
It's sliding back! Juliet! I'm trying to get you out of here, but it's just completely flat.
So will I be.
Well, it's gonna work eventually, come on.
It's starting to work! It's starting to work!
Together!
We're breaking up the words that are being held in place by the plexiglass. Let them free! This cube. Oh, you've escaped!
Everyone's lost out of the scene. All right, now we're going to see the first half of the scene. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Juliet, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Don't give me that look. You know I can't resist it when you do that look. This is the lying, the stealing. No, it's not gonna work this time.
Juliet, I brought the handbag. You left it in the car.
Thank you.
Hey, bro. How's it going?
Dude,
What?
you stealing my girl?
Yeah?
This is the third time this week.
You have some weird obsessions, like giant cubes. I don't think Juliet would go for that sort of thing.
I'll have my revenge. Just you wait. You think it won't happen, but it will.
You gonna bring up Hinchman or something? Okay, finally able to make our vacation out in the Hudson Bay.
It's beautiful. There's so many pitfalls.
Alright, hold on to that scene because you're going to be judging it against the game that the red team is going to play. So, I need captains on the playing field. Alright, Derek, it's time for you to enact your revenge on the red team. What game would you like to see them play?
That game they gave us was really rough, so I'm going to give them the game of shoulda said.
Bring it home! Alright, sounds like red team accepts. Awesome.
Yeah.
Should have said.
Yeah!
Yeah! Should have said. We're going to see a scene that the red team is going to play, and at any point, if I don't like something that they have said, I can blow my handy-dandy whistle and say, should have said. The last line that the last player said must now be erased and then reworded, changed, altered. You get the gist. So, players, are you ready?
Yeah!
Awesome.
Wait, no.
Hold on. We need suggestions. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm just too into this. All right. Let's see. Let's get something from the middle of the audience. Something your date has given you that you didn't really like.
Baby.
I'm so sorry, sir. You have my sympathy.
We're gonna take baby. All right, and anywhere over here. Let's get a letter of the alphabet.
Hey.
Okay, and from over here, let's get a word that starts with the letter A.
Apple.
Apple. Okay, babies and apples are your suggestions. Red team, are you ready?
Yes!
This is the game of should have said. And begin.
Is that a bushel? No, I'm thinking it's gonna become a bushel at some point.
I don't think there's enough apples on that tree.
Should have said.
I think you need more bananas.
Well, yeah, making a bushel of bananas is kind of the goal here, so.
Well, no, he got grapefruit.
I found it. Obviously, I didn't steal it from anybody.
Should have said.
I found it. Obviously, I stole it from somebody.
Should have said.
I found it. It was growing from the ground.
Should have said.
It fell from the sky.
I guess that's a reasonable explanation.
Sir, have you seen any grapefruit fall from the sky recently?
No. Should have said. Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God. I am a grapefruit cargo plane flyer.
You fly cargo planes made of grapefruit? That's kind of awesome.
Those grapefruits are my special engine parts. I need them.
Should have said.
Those grapefruits are my lover. Those grapefruits are my mother. Those grapefruits are very important to everybody in the world.
Should have said.
Those grapefruits are my face.
Wait a minute. You can't be a cargo plane flyer. There's not an airport for 40 miles.
Oh, well. Okay, now open your mouth, say ah.
Should have said.
Okay, you look really orange.
Should have said.
You are not belonging here.
That's like we said. There's no airport for miles.
Well, maybe
Should stammer.
maybe, that,
Should have stammered.
Thought speaking my native tongue would persuade you. See, I was wrong.
Sorry, I speak scat.
Should have spoken stat.
Give me that. See, he understands me. He's my long lost brother right here.
Really? Ooh, hold on a second.
Should have grabbed something.
Ooh, hold on a second.
That looks.
What's on your face, man?
I hope you remember the game the team played, Timeline Integer Flux. I sure as I hope you remember that because I just saw it. So, when I come to you, I'm going to put my hands in the direction of the blue team or the red team, and I want to hear your applause. Which team you thought won that round? So, give it up for the blue team! Red team! Awesome, congratulations, red team. That brings us into a very, very fun portion of our show. I like to call the challenge round. So, I need both captains on the field once again. Our captains, congratulations, red team. You've successfully won that game. Congratulations, blue team. Also didn't. All right, yeah. I challenge both teams to the game of 4 rooms. Do you accept? Yes! Yes! Okay, we're speaking to the blue team. They accept. Awesome. Good for the team. This is a game of 4 rooms. In the game of 4 rooms, we're going to have teams in different locations. And at any point, I can blow my whistle and say switch. And when I say switch, we will take the last line that one room said and make it the first line of the next room. Yeah. Ooh. We're getting tricky here. So, from over here, let's get a vacation spot.
Antarctica.
Right.
Antarctica. I should be writing this down. Okay. Antarctica. You been to Antarctica?
Of course.
Okay. You asked it.
I hunted penguins.
Awesome. I will ask you more. All right, let's get a fictional place that doesn't exist, like Hogwarts or Narnia. Neverland.
What?
Neverland.
It does exist.
All right, over here. Let's get a place you went today. I'm going to take a general state of mind. All Alright, and from anyone, anywhere at all, completely made up, crazy place that's never been conceived before.
Canada.
Canada. Alright, so we have Antarctica, Neverland, a general state of malaise, and Canada. So once again, we're going to review just so the players know it and that you know that they're playing the game. So, would you guys step forward and review your locations?
Antarctica.
Neverland.
A general state of malaise.
Canada, eh?
Okay, we're going to start at Antarctica. But in order to get started, we need a line to start them out with. So, from the back. Yes, back, that includes you guys and anyone over on this side
It's
too.
really hot in here.
Yeah, it's really bright down here. How do you think I feel? But we need a line to get them started off. So let's get a line from a movie that you saw recently. Keep it PG-13. From the back. Do you guys never see movies?
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Some people just want to watch the world burn. We're going to start Antarctica with that line. Players, how are you ready? Ready! 4 rooms, begin.
Some people just want to watch the world burn. And the others think the world will end in ice. We need to be prepared for this moment.
Well, I mean, we're pretty prepared for the ice. I mean, the cold doesn't bother us anymore. We've been here for what, 20 years?
Yes, and the icebreaker, it still has some energy left to keep us alive.
Well, that's good. But we need to get prepared for the heat.
Swish! Neverland, we need to get prepared for the heat.
We need to be prepared for the heat. Yes! We will start by removing clothing. Proceed by getting air conditioning.
You know, Peter, sometimes I think you've just grown up too much.
Hey, watch me do a somersault.
No!
Hey, let's make the somersault.
We do a somersault.
They love everything. Our tumbling team is the best in the world.
Here at the Malaysian circus, we do more things with, breathing fire and untying ourselves underwater than the whole air thing.
Well, this is also 2003. We should move on over that. We're a modern republic.
We're a modern republic.
We're so they don't even think we're real anymore.
Well, maybe that's just because you perpetuate all these stupid stereotypes. I'm gonna have my beer and enjoy it while watching the moose.
That's my moose to watch, thank you very much. I raised him with my hockey stick.
I'm not. He's a fine moose.
Swish! He's a fine moose.
He's a fine moose!
Well, but he needs to die!
But he needs to die.
But he needs to die!
I need to live!
Well, listen here, Sonny. The first way you're going to start living, you're going to go out on the street, you're going to get a job, and you're going to grow up!
Peter, I don't think I know you anymore.
You're right, you don't.
How can you do this to our circus?
Think about the children.
Swish! Canada, think about the children.
Think about the children, man. They need the mooses.
Steve, this is why they think we don't exist, eh? You can't even say moose right.
It's a hard word.
Swish! It's a hard word. Antarctica.
It's a hard word.
Murder!
Neverland, murder.
Murder!
Ah, dang it, you caught me.
Oh, dang it, you caught me.
Ah, dang it, you got me. Yes, I will retrain you. I will make you into a gymnast.
Make you into a gymnast!
Hey, you're gonna spill my beer!
Oh, I'm gonna spill my beer! Stop pouring the beer on the dead moose! He's my homie!
He's my homie.
He was my homie! How could you kill him? Stop
our surrogate judges. We need you to applaud. When I put my hands over the blue, red, purple team. When I put my hands towards the red, go crazy with applause if you think they won. If I put my hands toward the blue team, go crazy with applause if you think they won. So, red team. Blue team. Points go to the blue team. Congratulations. Yeah. So, that was exciting. All right. Well, now we need. Since we are moving on to the choice portion of this dealio, I'm going to need the captain of the team that just won, which is the blue team, to please step forward. Okay. That was weird. So, you won that game. Congratulations once again. Since you won that game, you're going to play first in the choice round. So, what would you like your team to play?
First, eh? We're not in Canada anymore, eh? But we will play Styles Replay.
Styles replay. Okay, do you accept?
No, but we will accept.
Also weird.
Confuse them! This is while they're stunned.
This is a game of Styles replay. What you're going to see is a 1-minute normal scene, based on your suggestions, of course, which I will not forget this time. And we're going to repeat that scene 3 more times with the styles that you guys choose. So, from this section of the audience, let's get an emotional state.
Anxious.
Bubbly.
What was that?
Anxious.
Anxious. Anxious. Okay, from the center of the auditorium, let's get, how about, Rob, what would you like to see us play? Not a suggestion, but what kind of suggestion would you like to do?
How about a literary genre?
Yeah, let's get a literary genre.
Mystery.
Mystery. We have a murder in the background?
Close the doors! Nobody leave this room! You're all suspects!
And you're a suspect! And you're a suspect! Alright, from this section of the auditorium, let's get a musical side. Jazz! All these seem to be excited to film noir or something. It is awesome. I think you guys staged this for us.
I think the audience is cheating.
Okay, so our 3 styles are anxious, mystery, and jazz. But we need to get them started with a neutral scene that involves none of these. So let's get an unlikely wedding present from this section back.
Alligator.
You're not in the back.